it's early spring, and I remember spring was my father's favorite season. What a man, yes? When my dad was a very young man, he had a vision. His dream was to travel internationally, conducting business all over the world. He wanted to speak several languages. He wanted to enjoy the cultures of the many wonderful countries throughout the world. He wanted to have a beautiful, inviting home where there would be countless gatherings of family and friends. Mostly, he wanted to do all of this with a wonderful wife. As we know, my father accomplished that dream, and then some. He lived large. That warms my heart. I take such comfort that he lived his dream, because as many of us also know, the last few years of his life were harsh. Losing his beloved Barbara far too early, being diagnosed with an awful disease of his own. The disease snuck up on him over a span of many years. It gradually chipped away at him. I hope that those who worked with him understand that the disease challenged him greatly for the last several years of his career at ADAC, well before he himself knew of the diagnosis. I'll share with you that it wasn't always easy being a daughter of Hank Portner. He had very high expectations at times, but I came to understand that those expectations meant love, that he cared deeply. He wanted great things for the people that he cherished. I feel that I've lost the person I'm most similar to. Similar in good and not so good ways. Of course, Hank Portner had flaws, and those closest to me would likely agree that I've inherited a number of those flaws. But I'm here to say that I hold my head so high with pride in the moments when I notice a quality of him within myself. Thank goodness one of his many qualities was strength, because I will need a lot of strength to make peace with the loss of him. A good friend of mine in Seattle said to me, people tend to die the way they lived. After a bit of reflection, I realized that those words really do apply to my father. He lived with gusto and dignity. And his last couple of years were really no exception. I was very proud of him, especially in his final months. So here we are facing the death of a man incredibly important to us. It's so painful. However, the connection of all of us being together here today is something my dad would have been very moved by. The appreciation you are showing would have truly touched him. Thank you for being here to celebrate him. He loved you.